Hello and welcome back to the channel. Now today I'm here at Hartsholme Country Park in Lincoln, and I've come down here to see the Lincolnshire pre-war Austin 7 Club. They're all gathering here for about an hour, then they're going to make their way down to the seaside resort of Cleethorpes. Now it is the centenary of the Austin 7, so there's about 50 cars are going to be here today. Let's make our way down and have a look at some of these wonderful cars, these pioneers of the British motor industry. Ah, brilliant. I've made it here in good time, so I can watch some of the vehicles arriving. Now it really is a wonderful event, this. I really enjoy coming down here to watch these old Austin 7s, and of course all the other members of the pre-war Austin 7 Club. There's lots of other vehicles in the club as well, and once a year they do this event called Sevens to the Sea, where they all gather here at Lincoln's Hartsholme Park and then make their way down to the seaside town of Cleethorpes. Now the Austin 7 is celebrating its centenary. Was designed by Sir Herbert Austin and a young 18-year-old draftsman called Stanley Edge. They designed the old Austin 7 in 1922, went into production in 1923, built around 2,500 cars in 1923. It was actually produced from 1923 until 1939, where they made 290,000 units. Now the Austin 7, when it was first introduced to the public in 1922, represented the freedom of the open road and the ability to go to places that you simply couldn't get to on public transport. It was the opening up of a whole new world for people who could afford one. It was sort of like Britain's equivalent of the American Model T Ford, except a little smaller and a little cheaper to run, but still loads of fun. It really is such a joy to be here watching these vintage cars. Lots of these cars are 80 to 90 years old. There's even a couple of them that will be 100 years old next year. Now, if anyone has an Austin 7 and they live in the Lincolnshire region and would hopefully allow me to have a ride in one, then please get in touch. I'd really love to hear from you, and I'd especially like to make a video of your Austin 7. So leave a comment in the comments below.
If it starts to move, then we can bend it a bit more to maybe an extra one to bring from the...
I see you've got LEDs in your turn lights, haven't you?
Yeah, oh yeah. Okay, it's a bit tight, you see.
Not only is it the centenary of the Austin 7, but the pre-war Austin 7 Club is also celebrating its Diamond Jubilee. The club was founded in Derby way back in 1962 and has over 1,000 members in 17 countries around the world.
Where did we go? Over there?
Yes. Hello. Morning. Nice day for this. If you've got a roof. I mean, they didn't do this as a... especially if you have to try and pick up your 70. Can't wait for the nice weather. Yeah, it's... who wants on it? Can't really give out on the water, even this weather. trying to let him off this, have you?
Welcome on this cold morning. Morning, Peter.
Of a speed competition on today with Paddy's new engine running.
Alright. I'm not going too fast for some reason or other. My mate's cold, so that makes a change.
Don't forget to sign on, please. Go up the path and sign on.
Your mate.
I'm 10 years behind you.
There we are, that's him. Tighten up. I've run it a bit to get it warm. Because I forgot to put in the antifreeze in last night.
What age is this one?
89-year-old.
Wow.
Keep on coming back.
Now, did you hear that? That gentleman was telling me that that vehicle was actually 89 years old and still going strong. And did you see the condition of that engine? It looked absolutely immaculate.
seats are facing that way as well, which is good.
The last time I saw the petrol can, the mayor was stuck by it.
Well, I just checked off. No, you should.
Morning.
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 Oh yes, yeah.
Get your old fella to put a few up on it. That's my plans, that's what I'm building on this side.
Okay, so now it's time for the driver's briefing with Mr. Peter Rowlands and course organiser Mr. Paddy Malone. And also a few words of encouragement to the drivers from the Mayor of Lincoln, Councillor Jackie Kirk.
Okay. First of all, I'd like to welcome the Mayor, Councillor Jackie Kirk. She's going to give us a few words after the driver's briefing. To give you time to compose your thoughts, Jackie. And Paddy's going to talk to you. But I've got an important thing to tell you. This year at Cleethorpes, on the promenade, apart from the fact they've charged us £50 for the licence to occupy this year, when you get onto the promenade, as you start, put your car in first gear and go down there all the way in first gear, because they're going to monitor the 5 mile an hour today. So we've got to be extra careful that we do not go fast down that promenade. Right, I'm handing over to Paddy. You've all got your extra sheets, because I'm sure he's going to talk about it.
No. Sorry about the weather. Yeah. You know, it was only a week ago I was mowing the grass in my shorts. Have you had grass in your shorts? It didn't take Right, you've all got your route instructions. There's just one or two little notes. Obviously, there's no petrol on the route after the shop garage just up the road, so be aware of that. And then there's an A7 sign on page 2 at 10.7 miles. It says, look for the A7 sign. They went out yesterday. If anyone follows any other A7 signs, you're on the way to Edinburgh. Okay, right. Now, on page 4, it's the coffee stop. He wants you to get clear of his car park no later than 11:15. He's got his lunch break coming in, okay? So, obviously, do your best. I think he's put a bit on. I think half past would work, but, you know, try and cooperate there. There's an interesting entry on page 5, at total miles 5, it says on the right. The signpost here may be missing. That is because when we planned the route for 2020 in July 2019, there was a signpost there. It was still there when we proved the route before the 2020 run, but then of course the thing was cancelled for COVID. It went round this September. The signpost is now missing, but I noticed there's a post lying on the ground, so it might be up again. It wasn't up in February, okay? That's what that means. Then on page 6, at 16.5 miles, the surface dressing going on there. I was going on up there last week on the way to Cadwell, but it does say delays possible. It doesn't say close, so if they are at it, you know, just be patient, okay? When it comes to the lunch stop, obviously the villagers are very cooperative and just park sensibly, but you know, there's no problem parking on the road. And then we come to the interesting bit. We had a phone call from David Lucas on Friday afternoon telling us there's some horrendous four-way traffic lights on the original route causing chaos. So you've all got that supplementary sheet. Hopefully it should make sense. Follow your original route on page 11 until you get to past the Waltham town sign, 24.4, and then proceed to the next mini roundabout as per the original. That's where your new sheet takes over. So you then turn right at the first of those two mini roundabouts and follow the instructions, by which time you're getting low on petrol. So, On the amended sheet, you see at 33.6, you turn right at a roundabout. There's a big bold note there, so if you turn left, you'll pick up petrol, and then you're back on the route line, coming back. And that's that. Don't be concerned if you get buzzed by a light aircraft, because my friend Richard is hoping to overfly it and take one-handed photographs from up in the sky. So he was passenger for Bruce on the May Meander and decided that flying a light aircraft one-handed is not safe. Yeah, okay. Now, the usual instructions, obviously you've all got your sheets. Don't blindly follow the chap in front. The Pied Piper syndrome is fatal. Keep your own finger on the pulse, otherwise you might all be led astray. And I think apart from the obvious effects, leaving gaps for the moderns and look out for potholes, that should be it. So enjoy your run.
Well done, buddy, thank you. And when you leave, try and leave gently so we don't leave any marks in the grass, because we rely on Hartshorn Park. And you go this way and you keep left of these logs to go out. Don't try to go out the way you came in. Go to the left of these logs and then you'll just be able to go straight out. I'm going to hand you over to the mayor now, Councillor Jackie Kirk.
Thank you. Thank you, Peter, and thank you, Paddy. Good morning to everyone. It is a beautiful day. I know it might not feel like it with the temperature, but it's going to be dry, which is the main thing. And Lincolnshire roads are a little bit rough, so I do apologise for any highway misdemeanours. So good luck. Thank you. Be safe, and I wish I could be at Cleethorpes to receive you on the other end, but I've already got another event on this morning, so I wish you all the best. It's an absolute honour to be here this morning. The cars are phenomenal, beautiful, and I've seen some cars that I never thought I would ever see. So it's a delight to be here, and wish you all the best on your journey this morning, and a pleasure to have you to Lincoln and Lincolnshire. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. You can start your motors and drive gently away, and you'll get flagged off by the mayor if she's not too cold. You go down by the gate.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
Should have gone before he got in it. Yeah.
So there you have it. That is the Lincolnshire pre-war Austin 7 Club on what they call Sevens to the Sea, where they're going from here, Lincoln, down to the seaside resort of Cleethorpes. Let's wish them all well. So that's it for today's video. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, then maybe you'd like to give us those thumbs up and subscribe. So until next time, thanks for watching. We'll see you all soon.